This is The Book Thief by Markus Zusak, and I would say it's one of the 5 most powerful and affecting, emotionally engaging books I've ever read. I wrote a review for it way back in 2008 when I read it, and what I'm going to do here is read that review. So I approached this book with some apprehension. The cover illustration and my copy seemed almost twee, and the selected review on the front says, "When death tells a story, you really have to listen." And I thought that was contrived and gimmicky seeming. And the first few pages did little to relieve my reservations either, because Death is the narrator of the book, and Death has a glib style using colloquialisms and jokey asides, and again worried me that a topic as serious as life under Nazi Germany and the plight of the Jews during the war was going to be treated in a kind of trivial fashion. So what I would say now is, if any other readers have that feeling as they start reading this book, I would advise you to read on, because the narrative soon turns into a more straightforward but compelling account of the life of Liesel who at the start of the book, in the winter of 1939, she's being taken south with her brother by their mum to live to a small town near Munich. And here Death intervenes again, and I was very irritated by it at the time, because Death intervenes to say, "We now know that the boy didn't make it." Anyway, Liesel's left with these foster parents, the wonderfully strong and gentle Hans Huberman, and Rosa, his stern but loving and principled wife. And many sections of the book are devoted to the kind of everyday life in this household, and they paint a picture of tenderness amongst the privations and the fear, especially as Liesel is taught to read by Hans, using a book that she's acquired from her brother's graveside. These moving scenes are intensified and compounded with danger and suspense when the family shelter a Jewish man in their cellar for a number of months. Life outside the house is also painted in vivid detail. There's the hungry wanderings of Liesel and her friends, their interminable football matches, the cruelty of bullies, and the strength of enduring friendships over the years. They all provide emotional hooks for the reader, and what surprised me was just how much I recognised those groups of kids from my own upbringing. I was in post-war England, and these kids in this book are in Nazi Germany, but some of the aspects of childhood and groups of kids struck so true to me. It was quite amazing, really. And there's comedy in it amongst it all as well. Liesel reports that when she has to join the Hitler Youth, which was just social activity, something to do for adolescent kids, and all the hateful ideology just washed over her. She didn't take it in. But when she had to join the Hitler Youth, the first thing they had to do was check that the Heil Hitlering was working all right. So they checked that she could do the proper Heil Hitler salute. A major theme in this book, although it's about the war, a major theme is about the power of the written and spoken word. Liesel acquires her second book from a Nazi bonfire of books in the town square, and she hurries home with it stuffed up her jumper, and you can feel the pain and the heat of this book under her clothes as she hurries home, while you also kind of engage and enjoy sharing her defiance and sense of triumph. The horrors of Nazism and the war are ever present, and they come to the fore in certain dramatic sequences. But for me, this book's as much about the finest qualities of people, about love and heroism, compassion, sacrifice, as it is about the evils. And I'd started this book, which extends to almost 600 pages. I was wondering, as I started, whether such a length was absolutely necessary. But by the end, and it's a deeply, deeply moving end, I didn't want those characters to leave me. I'd come to know them, even seemingly come to know death itself, which is quite something for a book to do. Death, in the final sentences, and he or she or it, Death has got no jokes or gimmicks now. Death says, I'm constantly overestimating and underestimating humans. And the very last words of the novel are Death saying, I am haunted by humans. And this book haunted me for a while afterwards, but as much with its warmth and hope as the horrors amongst which all those human qualities can flower. It's a wonderful read, and I strongly recommend it. If you like any of my videos, could you please click the thumbs up underneath? As I'm told, this will help others get to see them. Thank you.